Have you ever wondered how some of the smartest people you know end up being controlled, and not by force, but by emotions? They can solve complex problems. They can spot lies from a mile away. But when it comes to people they care about, suddenly logic disappears. Because emotional manipulation doesn't target your intelligence. It targets your heart. And no matter how smart you are, if someone can twist your emotions, they can twist your decisions. Let's talk about it. Because the people who get trapped the deepest are often the ones who believe they're too smart to be fooled. Manipulators don't fight your logic. They bypass it. They don't argue facts, they pull your feelings. They make you feel guilty, responsible, or afraid of losing them. And that's how it starts. Not with a lie, but with emotional control disguised as love, care, or concern. Number 1, the guilt hook. After everything I've done for you. This one is classic. They make you feel like you owe them, even when you don't. You try to say no, and suddenly you're reminded of all the times they helped you. They turn their favors into chains. Every act of kindness becomes emotional currency. You stop doing things out of free will. You start doing them to avoid guilt. Smart people fall for this because they value fairness. They don't want to be ungrateful. But manipulators use that very empathy against them. Remember this. If someone's kindness comes with a guilt trip, it's not kindness, it's control. Number 2, the emotional mirror. I'm just like you. This one is subtle and powerful. Manipulators study you, your fears, your dreams, your wounds. Then they become you. They like what you like. They hate who you hate. They mirror your emotions to earn your trust. And once you trust them, they can steer your choices. You think you're connecting on a deep level, but in reality, you're being profiled. Smart people fall for this because they crave understanding. They think, finally, someone gets me. But what they don't see is that this understanding is just the bait. Because once you emotionally open up, you hand them the blueprint to manipulate you. Number 3, the victim trap. I'm the one who's hurt here. Ever noticed how some people always end up being the victim? No matter what happens, you catch them lying, they cry. You confront them, they shut down. Suddenly, you're the bad guy for making them upset. That's emotional blackmail in disguise. Smart people get caught here because they have compassion. They don't want to be cruel. They feel bad for hurting someone, even when that person deserved to be confronted. So they back down, apologize, try to fix things that weren't their fault. And little by little, they start walking on eggshells, afraid of hurting someone who's been using pain as a weapon all along. Remember this. Real victims seek healing. Manipulative ones seek control. Number 4, the kindness mask. I'm only trying to help you. This is the most dangerous one because it hides behind good intentions. They advise you. They guide you. They only want what's best for you. But every time you try to make your own choice, they question it. Make you doubt yourself. Slowly, your confidence fades. You start believing they know better. You stop trusting your instincts. That's how emotional manipulators win. Not by overpowering your mind, but by disconnecting you from it. Smart people fall for this because they believe reason and care can fix anyone. But manipulation isn't a problem to fix. It's a pattern to recognize. Once you see it, you stop playing the game. Here's the truth. Emotional manipulation doesn't look evil. It looks warm. It looks safe. It looks like someone who cares. Until you start losing yourself in the process. It's not about intelligence. It's about awareness. Because when someone controls how you feel, they don't need to control what you think. So here's your takeaway. If someone makes you question your worth, but calls it love. If they guilt you for setting boundaries, but call it respect. If they make you feel bad for being honest, but say, I'm just sensitive, you're not dealing with kindness. You're dealing with control. The moment you see the pattern, you take your power back. You stop reacting emotionally. You start responding logically. That's how smart people become wise. And remember, real connection doesn't drain you. It expands you. Real care doesn't silence your voice. It helps you find it. So protect your emotions the way you protect your mind, because that's where true strength lives. If this hit you hard, don't scroll away. Hit the like button, share it with someone who needs to hear this, and subscribe for more deep truths about human psychology. And tell me in the comments, have you ever noticed someone using emotions to control you? Let's talk about it. Because the moment you can see manipulation, you're already free from it.